Hey there. So today I'm going to be looking at another mystery box from PAL Vintage Comics. Now I've looked at three of them previously, and I didn't have very good luck so far. I've had two of the three comics they sent me I already had in my collection. And again, I have a pretty large collection, so I knew that was a possibility and would probably happen eventually. But again, two out of three I don't feel like has been very good odds for me. So after the last box I got, which was a previous video you can check out, I did decide to cancel the subscription, but I didn't cancel it in time, and about the time it was coming around to be due again is when I remembered to cancel, so they had already charged me for another box and had sent it, so I was like, well, that's okay, we'll get this last one here and see how it is. And again, wasn't too crazy about the other books I got. Actually, if you watched my previous comic book Christmas in July video where I go around kind of donating comics to little neighborhood libraries and stuff, the duplicates I got from this box ended up in some of those libraries. So, I just gave them away. And so if you're not familiar, PAL Vintage Comics has a monthly mystery box where for $14.95 a month they send you one book. So, it's definitely a gamble. That includes shipping and everything too, so there is that. I did go ahead and cancel after the last one because, again, I wasn't real happy with what I'd been getting. They did email me back saying that, hey, they want to keep my business. If I want to, they will up it to 2 books a month for 6 months for the same price. Now, again, I didn't tell them I have a YouTube channel or I'm reviewing them or anything like that. I don't think they're aware of that. And again, this isn't some huge channel. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate everybody who subscribes and everything. But this isn't some sponsorship deal or anything like that. It never has been. I've paid for all these boxes. I saw the ad online for them, and I just really wanted to check it out and see what it was. I was hoping to maybe get some new books I hadn't read before, find something new, hopefully. But again, I haven't been too thrilled with what I've been getting. And I haven't replied to the email they sent me with that offer either, so I figured I would take a look at this one, see how this goes, kind of make my mind up after this. And so this will be the 4th book I've gotten from them. And again, I feel like that's a pretty good enough sample size for whether or not to continue with getting this. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one up and see what I got. And again, these are always packaged really well. I haven't had any problems with shipping or anything like that from these. So, there is that. And again, it's the Gemini mailers, that you get, that, if you buy comics online, you've probably seen these before. A lot of people use these, a lot of different businesses. Oh, okay, so we have a DC Comics Presents Superman and Hawkgirl. Okay, so now this is a book that's actually on my list. I am trying to put together a collection of the old DC Comics Presents run, and so if you're not aware, this was a book they used to do back in the 70s and 80s. This was a Superman team-up book, so it's sort of the Superman equivalent of Brave and the Bold. I have shown on some previous videos where I have picked these up in some of my haul videos and things like that. I don't think I have this one, so this might be a book that's actually on my list. I can't check that while I'm recording, though. But yeah, so this is kind of a win for me, I think, as long as I don't have this one already. And again, I've been picking up quite a few of these lately, so I can't remember exactly what I have and what I don't. So I'm going to check real quick and see if this is in the collection yet or not. Okay, so I'm back now. I did check my collection. I do have this book already, so that's kind of a bummer, because this is a series I am trying to put together right now, so I was hoping, it was one I didn't have yet, but I do. So yeah, we'll take a look here. You've got a little bit of a sort of a wrinkle here on the top of the cover. I'm not sure if that's really showing up on camera or not. And, you know, we've got a rolled spine, but it's, you know, and there's some little ticks along the spine there as far as condition. But yeah, pages are still pretty wide. Oh, we've got somebody wrote some stuff down here on the bottom of the first page. It's got a dollar here and then a initial or something. So yeah, otherwise though, pretty white pages. Definitely a, you know, a good enough copy if I didn't have this already. Oh, we got a Wonder Woman Hostess ad here. Those are always kind of fun checking those out. Yeah, so we've got some of the waviness at the top of the page here. Looks like that's kind of throughout the book. But yeah, so we have a Superman and Hawkgirl team up here in this one. And then we've got this Rip Hunter backup story here. Probably needed to renew his copyright or something at this point, so they had to do something with him. Yeah, so we've got an ad in the back here for the Superman 2 magazine, like a magazine about the movie from back when it came out. And then we have the Olympic earned prizes or cash ad from back in the day. I actually did that once in the early 90s when I was a kid. I sold a bunch of stuff and earned an art supply kit that they had. Yeah, so kind of a bust. Not crazy about getting a book I already have again, so that's 3 out of 4 for me. That's a bummer. I was really hoping that I didn't have this one. But yeah, I do have it. I just haven't read it yet. So yeah, that'll probably be it for the POW Vintage Comics. It's just hard to justify the price at this point. Yeah, I don't know. If it were a little cheaper, I know they said they would send me 2 books, but it's like, what's the point of getting 2 books I might already have? You know, it's frustrating just getting the one. I don't necessarily need to double that. So yeah. So yeah, this might be going in the pile of books to give away next year for the Comic Book Christmas in July. That's kind of what I've been doing with my doubles now since they started that over on the Cartoonist Kayfabe YouTube. But again, I'm not affiliated with them or whatever. I'm just a fan of that channel. But yeah, have you checked out anything from POW Vintage Comics? Have you gotten any of their boxes? You know, they have this giant collection they're pulling from, I guess. And again, I'm pretty sure this isn't a $15 book either. So, you know, I don't buy comics as investments, but I know a lot of people do. So that's something else to kind of consider when you're looking at a subscription from them. But yeah, I feel like I could, you know, this is probably a $5 to $10 book, I would think, now, unless it's got some crazy first appearance I'm not aware of. But I'm sure I would have realized that because I probably would have paid more for it when I got it. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've gotten any books from POW. What have you got something good from them? Yeah, this will probably be it, I think. I know I said that last time, but that was just sort of an error on my part. And again, they weren't trying to bamboozle me or anything with the subscription like that. I didn't cancel it in time. So that's on me. But yeah, as always, be sure to check out my Instagram and Twitter accounts, or X, I'm still going to call it Twitter, at Detective651. And be sure to check out my TeePublic site. It's teepublic.com/user/Detective651. And thanks for watching.